This street camera right here shows Christiana Porter here in that crosswalk. You saw her across the street, and you see that police car turn there, lights activated. Let's give you a closer look. So Porter has headphones on and continues to walk across the street, not realizing that the officer is trying to stop her. The officer then drives on the wrong side of the street, gets out of the car, and things quickly escalate.
As we can see, the city of San Francisco police officers believe that it's okay to drive on the wrong side of the road, you know, kind of like into oncoming traffic, to drive on the wrong side of the road to catch a jaywalker who was not jaywalking, because in San Francisco, it's not illegal to jaywalk. But yet and still, they're going to drive on the wrong side of the road to arrest someone for jaywalking that's not illegal, so it wasn't jaywalking, but then also charge them with resisting arrest for a crime that never existed. Anyway, let's watch the video. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Talia Cunningham breaking down the case and the new video here new at 9. Talia.
Well, Jeremy, there are multiple angles detailing the arrest, including street cameras and cell phone video. So this street camera right here shows Christiana Porter here in that crosswalk. You saw her across the street, and you see that police car turn there, lights activated. Let's give you a closer look. So Porter has headphones on and continues to walk across the street, not realizing that the officer is trying to stop her. The officer then drives on the wrong side of the street, gets out of the car, and things quickly escalate.
So in California, driving on the wrong side of the road is called a wobbler, and that simply means that it could be charged as a felony or a misdemeanor. It all depends on if someone was hurt in the situation or not. So if someone's hurt or killed, then it's a felony. If no one was hurt or killed, then it's a misdemeanor. Much like when you watch the videos and the police say, they ask whoever they're asking a question, and that person states, is that a felony or a misdemeanor? And the officer is always kind of clueless at that point. Well, this is actually a felony or a misdemeanor, but it's one of them, depending on the outcome of the situation. Remember, he's committing a misdemeanor or a felony, in this case it's a misdemeanor, to catch a jaywalker who was not jaywalking.
Porter flinches away from the officer, and he aggressively pushes her up against the wall. Then more cruisers and officers arrive on scene, who sprint over and then pin her against the wall. In cell phone video, you can hear Porter screaming, "I'm not resisting." Listen.
I'm not resisting. Stop resisting.
I thought about my 5 kids and just trying to make it home to my kids.
Well, attorneys stating in the complaint that Porter suffered a separated shoulder and a concussion during this confrontation. Meanwhile, the officer involved, Josh McFall, talked to a witness on the scene and said that Porter refused to stop or give him her ID and wouldn't keep her hands out of her pockets or her purse.
I didn't want it to go this way, but when people put me in that position, I don't have a choice.
So his justification to his overreaction is because she refused to stop. She's wearing headphones. She did not know you were attempting to stop her. His other justification was she wouldn't give ID or keep her hands out of her purse. Where do you think her ID may be? Maybe within her purse. Maybe she's trying to comply, but your gross overreaction just blew it all out of proportion.
Porter was released with a citation for resisting arrest. That's a misdemeanor charge. And in California, it's important to note that police department regulations bar officers from ticketing people who jaywalk unless there's an immediate danger of a crash.
So you're probably trying to figure out, why is it that everyone's saying she's not jaywalking or it wasn't illegal? Well, maybe because that's what the law stated. Let me read this. The law prohibits peace officers from stopping pedestrians for jaywalking unless a reasonably careful person would realize there is an immediate danger of collision with a moving vehicle or device moving by human power. And as we see, there was no danger of any device or vehicle or any type of collision. She was simply crossing the street. She was wearing headphones. She crossed the street. She did it legally. There's no law against anything she did. She continues to walk. And then you see the craziest thing you see in that clip is how the police officer positions his car first at the corner. And when she doesn't stop, because again, she's wearing headphones, she continues to walk. This guy goes into oncoming traffic. I'll be fair. There was no car at the time coming, but he's driving on the wrong side of the road. Anyone could have come around the corner from the opposite direction, and at that point, now it's a problem. At that point, you have just created a situation that needed not to be created, because you're chasing a jaywalker for not jaywalking. It's not illegal what she did. This has to stop. This is all we see. Every video we cover, and when I title these things, it's like, okay, at some point, Abiyah, you're stretching it a little bit. But no, they're all accurate. They're all accurate. A jaywalker arrested for not jaywalking. Just figures. This is policing in America. Again, good thing for this video, because this video is going to help her in her upcoming lawsuit. This is why we always record the police. That being said, We the People University, signing off. If you're one of the viewers who reached out saying that you're not getting any of the We the People University notifications, I have a solution. By texting WTPU to 844-764-2158, I can personally notify you whenever we publish videos. Text WTPU to 844-764-2158 and you will receive a text message notification with the link every time we publish a video.